Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have set number 71700. This is the LEGO Ninjago Legacy Jungle Raider, released on January 1st, 2020, containing 127 pieces for $10. And this set contains one minifigure, and it retailed for half the price of the old version of the Legacy, or the old version of the Jungle Raider from the Tournament of Elements wave back in 2015, which was set number 70755, and it contained 188 pieces and two minifigures for $20. So this is a scaled down version of the vehicle, but it also does not include the little side build shrine thing that the other one did. So it's kind of an interesting comparison to make. I do plan to eventually do a comparison with both built, but my Jungle Raider is currently disassembled somewhere, so I need to find it and put it back together. But the actual vehicle is a little bit smaller than the old one too. But here's the box. It's a small $10 box, and for $10, it's a pretty decently large thing. Let's take a look at the model. The build is definitely a decent size for a $10 set, and it is significantly more detailed than what you would expect from a city set retailing for $10. As far as new stuff here, there's really nothing special aside from the stickers. You could probably decently easily build this with your own parts. But it does have the suspension feature from the original one carried over. I don't think it works quite as well as the old one. Maybe it does, because it's a little bit more independent side to side than the last one was. That's something that I would have to cover specifically in the comparison, because it's been a little while since I've touched the old one. The one thing that doesn't feel so great to me are the wheels. These feel a lot more like street tires than the larger tires that were used on the other one. They don't really have anything that would be completely appropriate that's scaled down, to go around wheels of this size. So maybe that's a missed opportunity there. They could have introduced something just to make it look a little bit more like an off-road vehicle. But the actual body of the vehicle here, I think, works really well. And I do think that it actually, may be a better scale for this vehicle than the original one was. Just because in the show, in the episode where this is seen, it's like on a roller skating rink, and there are figures roller skating behind it, and it's not absolutely massive. So, it is something to consider that this may just be a better scale. And you do have a single control panel in there, and just fit Lloyd in pretty easily. There's nowhere to hold on to his sword, so that's why I still had it in his hand, which you can fit it in his hand, that's fine. And I guess if you really wanted to, you could do something stupid like that. But, there's no, designated clip for it to go on. You could replace one of these katanas, too, if you really wanted to do that. But, yeah, that's pretty much all there is for the model here. Something pretty simple, but I think that, it is effective and works decently well. The one figure included here is this legacy version of the tournament outfit for Lloyd, and it's a pretty decent representation of the figure. I don't think that it works too badly. They do use the same mask piece as they used back in Season 4, and he does have the Ninjago movie hair, which take it or leave it. I would prefer the legacy figures to have just used the original designs, but obviously they're not going to do that. So for what this is, I think that it's fine. I believe that this is the version where the robe translates to Manter instead of Master, but I could be wrong about that. And if we remove the hairpiece, we can see the face, which has just the standard Ninjago movie expressions on both sides, which would be nice to get new expressions at some point. Overall opinion, I think that this set is pretty good at, what it's trying to do, which is just be a cheap, smaller version of the vehicle. Again, the tires are a little bit odd to me. It's probably the only real complaint that I have. And had this been done with, larger tires or a new mold of tire, I think that this would have worked out really well. But, I do think that the scale is pretty good. It's really just those tires that are a little bit off. And figure selection being only one figure, I think is fine for a set like this. I don't think it really needed a second one, though including just a random Anaconda bad guy would have been a nice added touch and added a little bit more playability. But, as it is, I think that this is an okay set, and it's a decent value for $10. So if you're looking for a pretty decently well-built thing at a $10 price point. This could be the set for you. So hope you guys enjoyed this little review. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.